Good morning, Facebook. This is Lois with Ellie Grace's Attic and Finn and my friend Megan here. Welcome to what we're calling Craft and Chow with Friends, because two of our favorite things, or at least two of my favorite things, is crafting, any kind of craft, and of course chowing down on some good food. So that's what we're going to do today. The tagline was, do you want to build a snowman? I'll save you from singing. So we're going to show you how to build this cute little guy, or make, really didn't build him. Isn't he sweet? He's cute. Pretty cute. And super, super easy. And then my dear friend Megan is going to show us how to make a super easy but scrumptious snack, right? Because, yeah. And it's got cream cheese, so I can guarantee it's going to be good. Any recipe that begins or ends with cream cheese in my book is a keeper.
And fat-free.
Well, we'll see. You decide. So anyway, I'm hoping that Craft and Chow can be kind of a regular thing. Maybe Megan will come back if we're not too hard on her today, so y'all be kind. She might come back and craft with us again, or maybe we'll have some other guests, or maybe we can get more ladies and just have a big group. But anyway, this is my friend Megan Graves. And I met Megan, and I didn't introduce myself. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Lois East. I own a company called Ellie Grace's Attic, and we paint signs and craft just about anything. We upcycle, we give old treasures new life with handcrafted love, and we encourage other women to do the same. So that's me, but this is my friend Megan Graves, and I met Megan, was it a year ago? Mm-hmm. About a year ago. Our husbands both are in the same motorcycle club. They called Disciple Christian Motorcycle Club, and that's how we met, through a gathering of those motorcycle enthusiasts, I guess is what we're going to call them today. And that's a whole different story. But anyway, that's how we met, and we have a lot in common.
We do.
We both like to craft, right? Megan, you craft just about anything too, but you do a lot of t-shirts, right? Do you use a Cricut?
Yeah.
Okay. Do a Cricut. I have a Cricut, but I'm not that talented. I just do many things, little things. I've never done a t-shirt. I wouldn't even know how to start. So maybe you'll come back and teach us how to do a t-shirt. That would be fun. Megan and her husband Greg have a blended family, just like we do. What else? We're both cute. So we have a lot in common, and so we have been talking about getting together for a while now to do crafting, but just have never had the time. Pardon me. I always gotta have a drink. Today it's just water, nothing special. So anyway, we finally decided at the club Christmas party, we both have time off for Christmas break, so we were going to do a craft. And so we settled on a snowman, and we found this one actually on Pinterest. I cannot think of the original pin, but this is our variation of it. So we're going to get started on that. Is there anything else I missed about you, Megan, that you want to share with our friends?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? No. Megan's a teacher. She teaches
I teach first grade.
First grade. So that's super fun. But she's excited about her break.
Yes. Yes.
All right, we're going to start. I'm going to move the camera down in just a little bit. I took a 2x4. Easy breezy. This was actually remnant of another project that we had. So I had a 2x4, and I cut it down into 6-inch blocks, and then I sanded it really good to get a smooth surface, and that's what we're going to start with today. That'll be the base of our snowman. Actually, it's the whole thing. It's not the base. So we're going to take some white acrylic paint. You can use whatever kind that you have on hand. I'm using just Anita's all-purpose white. We're going to shake it up really good here and see what we can do. And we'll just squirt some. I'm actually going to squirt it in the middle because we're using a sponge for this part. That should be enough. If not, grab it. And then we have these little simple sponges. You can get these for like a pack of them for like 99 cents at Walmart, Lowe's, wherever. And we're just going to go to town. I'm going to turn the camera down, so pardon my hand, to try to get the project in here. That's my bracelet. so we're just simply going to paint our block white. Finn wants to help with the project.
Finn.
He's always in the middle of everything. And it doesn't matter, don't really have to worry about getting super full coverage because this is going to be sanded, and I'll show you that in the middle. I mean, if that's what you want, that's totally fine, but what we're going to do, so just, you're basically kind of dry brushing it, whitewashing it, because we're going to distress it, because, you know, everything's cuter when you distress it. Well, it's kind of loud too. So I'm not sure who's on. Hey, Lindsay. I see Lindsay's on. If y'all are on here, y'all wave. Tell us where you're from, where you're watching from. If you have any questions, I'll try to keep up with the comments as we go. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas. Yeah, the paint does go, if we were brushing this on, it wouldn't take as much, but when you use a sponge, it, yeah, please, ma'am, hit me. When you use a sponge, the sponge kind of soaks up a lot of paint. Oh, Lindsay Yarbrough says, hey. Hey, girl, hey. That's what our friend Tanya always says. Lindsay, where are you watching from? At work. Lindsay is in, don't tell me, Georgia. I know that much. I can't think of the city, Lindsay, I'm sorry. But she is watching all the way from Georgia. I hope you're having a good day at work. Lindsay, this would be a super fun paint party craft. I know you did a snowman, she did a snowman on canvas. Did you see those pictures?
I didn't.
She posted, it was beautiful. He was cute.
I love snowman.
I do too. I used to collect snowmen, but when I moved from Louisiana to Alabama, somehow that did not make it.
Didn't make the move.
It didn't make the move. I was kind of sad about it. Augusta. Lindsay's in Augusta, which I do know Augusta is where they have the, you know, the big golf tournament. Oh my goodness, if there's any golf fans on here. The Masters. I think it's the Masters. Am I right, Lindsay? I hope I'm right. If not, please don't send me ugly comments. Now, and this is a very rough piece of wood. There's still nails in the side. I don't know if your piece has nails.
Yes.
Which I think just makes it kind of cuter. It doesn't have to be. Yeah, it gives it character. It doesn't have to be a perfect piece of wood. A lot of times, I think people. Yes, it is the Masters. Do I get extra points for that, Lens? That's the fun thing I think about crafting or artwork of any kind. It does not, I mean, obviously when you're doing a custom order for a client, you want it to be as close to perfect, but as far as like stuff like this, it doesn't have to be perfect. You're turning that imperfect object into something beautiful. You're giving it new life. So that's the fun thing with craft projects for me. It's kind of like beauty from ashes, which is cool. So, all right, so are you all white?
Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna wash these in the sink.
Okay.
These sponges. We are going to go wash our sponges, and we're gonna take you guys with us, so I'm gonna have to move the tripod, so bear with us, and we're gonna show you how to make a snack, which I'm pretty excited about because I skipped breakfast for this snack. I'm just saying, because crackers and cream cheese aren't necessarily on my healthy eating plan, so I'm
But
super.
it's fat free.
But it's Megan. Okay, I'm gonna tell that to my behind. All right, friends, we are moving, so I'm gonna just kind of tilt you up there. Hey. All right, we're gonna come over here and wash our fingers. Yes, I did have a cup of water and some napkins, but it's always best, I think, to wash the sponges out in the sink. So I'm gonna turn you up just a little bit, and there we go. You got it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Megan do it while I chit chat. I'm so excited to have a friend over. I love crafting, but it's always better, I think, to craft with friends. And plus, right, don't the calories decrease when you have friends?
Yes.
When you're in the presence of other friends, the calories go down, right? Wink, wink.
Yes, because there's more laughter.
The laughter burns calories. That's true story. Megan, can I quote you on that?
Yes, you can.
Laughter burns calories. That is a true story. So Megan, what is one of your favorite crafts that you've ever done? Oh, look, here's a towel.
Really anything. I like to try new things. I'm one to get on
too.
Pinterest and just look. And my Pinterest projects, you can ask my sweet husband, they don't always turn out. They're not as
don't.
easy.
I've had a few of those. I'm going to switch places with you if you'll step over here, and I'm going to wash my hands.
Yes, they're not as easy as
They're
they
not
look.
always as easy as they look. That is a true story. I've had some food Pinterest that I've tried.
Yeah.
One of which, and I probably just did not do it right, because you know we do try to eat healthy for the most part, and stay away from bad carbs. And I tried to do spaghetti squash, and I don't know what I did, but it did not turn out well. And my husband was like, nope.
We like the
It looks
the
so pretty.
zoodles, yeah.
Zoodles, oh, you can
Yeah.
buy them already done. Well, I like bought the actual squash, cooked it in the slow cooker, and it came out. I mean, it was done, but it was just, I think the consistency, because he's a big texture eater.
Yeah.
And so in his brain, it looked like spaghetti, and when he ate it, that's not what it was. So he was like, nope, let's not do that again.
Yeah.
But, and of course, it did not, somehow the pictures on Pinterest always look so beautiful, and that is not what they look like at home. Or at least in my opinion. Okay, so we're all washed up, our sponges are drying, so I'm going to turn the camera around and let Megan teach you how to make this super easy, yummy, fat-free snack. All right, y'all hang on. All right, and we're gonna kind of turn that down. Bear with us so you can see her hands, and they can hear you, sister. Please.
Okay. All you need for this is cream cheese, just a block of cream cheese. I always get the fat-free because it makes me feel better.
Yes.
But it doesn't matter as far as cream cheese. And then you're supposed to have pepper jelly, but this time of year pepper jelly is hard to find. So we are going to try, this is Prestige Preserves Passion Fruit.
But it says it's sweet and spicy.
Yes. The lady at Winn-Dixie told me this was basically the same stuff. So, and then a box of wheat thins. Again, I get reduced fat because it makes me feel better, but it doesn't matter. So you just put the cream cheese, open it up, and just put it on
Go ahead and cut these open.
your plate.
And I have a spatula for you if that helps get it off of there. Oh, nope, she doesn't even need the spatula. She's a professional.
Just put it on the plate.
Trash for you.
And then you take the pepper jelly, or in this case, the passion fruit
I'm
preserve.
excited about passion fruit
I am too.
preserves.
And then you just put it over the cream cheese.
Well, that is something that is super easy.
Yes,
that
it is.
really you could take to any gathering or movie night or craft time.
Yes. it, and then
That's
you just
it?
eat it with the.
And you just scoop. Do you just scoop with the thing, or do we throw it in the spatula? I don't know. It depends on how soft your cream cheese is, huh? All right, I'm going in. Well,
Ben says he wants some back.
no, Finn. All right, here, I'll give it. Here, sister.
Thank
There
you.
you go. All right, let me get a good bit of. Oh, this looks delish. All right, on 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh,
That's still really
that is good. That is good. Get Finn. Okay, can y'all see that? Whoop! I mean, just slide it all off. You can put it back with them. It's super easy, and y'all, the passion fruit is actually really good.
It is really good.
It's I'm gonna turn the camera up. Maybe. I'm gonna stand in front of the light. Sorry about that. I have had the pepper jelly once, and pepper jelly, if you're sensitive to spice, can be a little, because it's got jalapenos in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a variety of spices, and it can be, if you're sensitive to spices, it can be a little overpowering. But this has got just enough tang in it. I think it's super delicious. So, okay, pardon me while I have another bite. So I'm gonna try to do it with my. You can just dip with your cracker, but
Yes.
depending on how soft your cream cheese is. If you can't wait, then you probably should have a spreader, but. All right. I promise not to snack the whole time, but it's really good. It is good. Sorry, Finn.
Ben, you can't have this, buddy.
No. It's not puppy approved. So, anyway, this is a super easy snack that I think would do in a pinch for just about anything. It's super easy and super delicious, and it's fat-free.
It is
It's
fat-free.
So, all right, we're gonna walk back over, and maybe I might have to have one more. Sorry, friends, you're just gonna hear me. That's the bad thing about doing a Facebook Live and having snacks. You have to eat. All right, I'm gonna stop at 3. Snap, snap. All right, put you back down. All right, now we're gonna finish up our snowman. Maybe. All right. Finn, go on. I know you want to be in the picture, but you can't. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit more, friends. All right. Our paint is still a little damp, so if we were doing this in real time, but we're not gonna make you sit and wait for the paint to dry, we would let this dry, and then we would take it out and sand it down just to kind of distress it. But for time's sake, I've already done some ahead of time, and you can see what I did. I'm gonna use this one. Is I just hit it with a hand sander, and I just went around the edges and distressed it. Let me see, get that a little closer. You can see it's distressed around the edges, just to kind of give it a unique look, character, as Megan said. So then distressing is always fun. So you could do it with a hand sander. You can use just a regular piece of sandpaper and do it, you know, manually. Or you could also even hit it with some ink around the edges to kind of give it some dimension. Distressing, that's what it does too. It not only character, but kind of gives it a little bit of dimension. So now that we have that part underway, this is our little sample. He's so cute. So cute. So we have our main colors. I'm just going to kind of lay that here so you can see, Megan. Okay. And we're just going to paint this by hand. And this is just a sample, and I'll post a picture in the comments so you can see it. So you can use my little template as a guide, or you can really do your own face if you just don't want to do the dots. If you want to do a line, you know, it's your snowman. So we're going to get started. So the first color we need is black. And that's what you're going to use the most of. Well, I say that. I'm like, do I need to run upstairs and grab some more? I think this will be enough because we're just doing dots. All right, and then we have orange for our little carrot nose. And then red, or it'd be cute even if you do pink for the little cheeks. So, I know there's some in there. I just grabbed, I didn't really look this morning as to what. Megan, that pepper jelly stuff is really, that's good.
It is really good.
Okay, hold on, I don't want it to splurt out on you if I squeeze it. That has happened to me before. Make sure you close your paints really good because they do tend to dry out. So, all right, now just grab a brush and these are all these are 5s and 8s if you pay attention to the numbers. That depends on, I think you got a 6. That's the size of your brush tip. And so these are, whatever your favorite brush is, it's no right or wrong size. And so, hey honey, how are you? I am doing a live video, but my honey just walked in the room. I can't say hi. All right, so we're gonna get started making our little face. And Megan, I just started, I didn't measure, folks, I did not measure. I just kind of eyeballed where I thought, and I did the middle, like the little middle dot of his mouth first. So I just make a little circle. And then you're just gonna make a mouth. And I kind of just did them like, is that 1/4 of an inch apart? Again, no right or wrong. You're just gonna make a little mouth shape. And you kind of want to make your circles about the same size, just, I did 6 dots, I think. You could do 5. I think the original picture had 5, but you could even kind of do 7 because he's kind of got a little lopsided smile. So at this point, when you get finished with your mouth, oh, he's cute. I got you a cup of water there, Megan, just to rinse that brush out. You could use the same brush, but I'm lazy, so I'm gonna get a different brush, and I'm gonna do the nose now. This is how I did it, but did my nose.
I'm just watching you.
You're just watching, okay. So I kind of used that center dot as a guide, and so I kind of came up from the center dot of your little mouth that you just created, and I just kind of drew a little line like that for the end of the nose. And then I just kind of went from there, and you're going up just past your last dot. And again, no right way, no wrong way, whatever you think looks good on your snowman. But basically we're just drawing a long help me out, triangle. Y'all, I'll find my words. I'm telling you, 47, almost 48, and I lose my words every now and again. I just can't find them. So, okay. Y'all remember, if you like this craft, if you've like what you've seen, make sure you guys share it with someone else that might want to do this craft. This is a super fun craft to do, not just with a friend, but with the kids could do this very easily. Share, and of course, who doesn't want to learn how to make that super yummy dip? Is it a dip? Is that what you would call it? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. I don't know about you, Megan, but I have like a handful of recipes that are just like go to, like if I need it in a hurry, like I know, oh, I can whip this out real quick. And that's one of those.
Okay, Lois, look at my nose. I kind of feel like it's too short.
We'll just make it bigger. Just kind of come out maybe a little bit more. You might have to make this line a little bit longer, but I think it's cute.
Okay.
But if you feel like it's not proportionate, then just make it bigger. I made it.
See, your nose looks good.
Your nose looks good too. Stop it. But yeah, anyway, the comment, like, love, give us some hearts, share. The more you like and share us, the more people get to see it, and that is really great for Ellie Grace's Attic. Plus, Megan wants to be famous.
Yeah, that's my lifelong goal.
Stop it. People, let me just turn the camera so people can see your sweet face. All right, so I think I'm good on that. And go to this guy. That's cute.
Maybe when I add the cheeks, it'll...
I think so. And you can always go back and add more. I took notes. Let me see what I'm supposed to be talking about. So, Megan, have you set, I don't call them resolutions, I call them goals. Have you set any goals for 2019, like personally or professionally?
No. I just have decided over the past couple of weeks, I just want to worry less.
Yes.
And
That's good
just,
stuff.
and like the past, well, since I've been out of school, it's just like things that I just haven't let things bother me, you know.
That's awesome.
I mean, just like the house, and you know, it's just like, okay, just go with the flow.
And you know, as a mom, that's important, because I do think we get in a tizzy, or at least I do, over sometimes the stupidest
Yes,
stuff.
and it's like, does it really matter?
Do I like waking up to a clean sink that doesn't have dishes in it? Yes. But is it the end of the world if not?
Right.
Nope. Because you know why? There's going to be dishes in it regardless.
Mm-hmm. And when you have dishes in the sink, it means that you have people here to love, you know?
Amen. And laundry.
Yes.
Laundry. Okay, at this point, what I did was I'm dipped in red, and I just came almost to the end of my nose, and I just kind of drew like a little half circle, semicircle, and so I kind of did that. And it kind of looks funny at first. I don't know if you can see that, friends. It kind of looks funny at first. You're like, well, that kind of looks like he's got a wart. But, and our face is kind of not straight on. It's kind of from an angle. So he's kind of got a little lopsided face, which I think makes him cuter. So then I come out on the other side, almost even with, really kind of even with the last dot. Yeah, I like that. And just make my circle for my other cheek. And it could be, well, I probably made this too big, but again, I'm gonna make my half circle a little bit bigger so it's kind of sort of symmetrical. If you know me, I'm not symmetrical. I try to be, but I do measure my wood. Let me clarify for all my Ellie Grace's Attic customers, I do measure the wood. But when it comes to art, like I'm not measuring how far apart these cheeks are, you know what I'm saying? So I just made my little half circle a little bit so it kind of looks like they belong on the same face. And I kind of got a little red in the orange there, so I'm just going to rinse my brush and go back over the nose. So,
Yeah, I want to add a little bit to my nose here,
yeah.
since I've got my cheek done.
I do like the goal of worry less, and that is a wonderful goal to have. And just, I saw a meme somebody posted the other day, and it was a man, a big old, like, burly man, and it said me in 2019, and it had all these words like flying in the picture. Did you see that? It was like, one word was like negativity, and another word was like drama, and he just kept hitting them out of the picture. And I'm like, I want to be that person in 2019, so that is a great goal to have. So, oh look, Sheila Glover is on. Hey, Miss Sheila,
Hey,
we
Sheila.
love you. We are making snowman today. Miss Sheila, this would be such a fun little craft to do with your grands. They would like this. All right, so we got, oh, he's cute. We got our noses and our little cheeks done. And so now we're gonna go do our eyes. So I know for me in 2019, you know, I always pray and ask the Lord for a word for the year. And this year, my word is soar, S-O-A-R. And he gave me the verse Isaiah 40:31. So I have no idea where that's headed, but I'm ready. So we'll see what the Lord does in 2019. We're super excited about where he's going to take Ellie Grace's attic and the things that we're gearing up to do. All right, at this point, you're just simply making two little eyes above your cheeks and your nose. Super easy. And like I said, this would be super easy for grands, for kiddos of any age. Oh my gosh, he's so stinking cute.
I know, I was just thinking the same thing. I love him.
Oh, we wish you were here too, Miss Sheila. We were just talking about hopefully craft and chow can be a regular thing. It would be kind of fun if we, since we all can't always be together, it would be fun to kind of have watch parties, right? Where different groups of ladies could watch and we can all do craft and chow together. Maybe I could post the snack ahead of time or something so you could all get your materials. So this is my little face.
This is my little face.
Cute. I'm gonna name mine Antoine. Do you have a name?
Oliver.
Oliver, that's a good one. Antoine and Oliver. That's cute. All right, so now the fun part. I thought this was really a cute idea. And our paint's not dry, so you just kind of got to be careful if you do this before your paint dries. All right, I simply went to the dollar store. Pardon my reach, friends. And I bought, let me move some of this out of the way. I bought little kids gloves. A couple of these are women's gloves, but the little kids gloves, because I wasn't sure, that's why I got a couple of the women's sizes. But the little kids, I think there was 4 or 5 gloves in a set for like $3. So this craft is really inexpensive too. Like I said, I had the wood, I had the acrylic paint, but even if you buy a 2x4, I think you could get 6-foot piece. It's under $10 and you can get several blocks out of it. So if you were going to do this for a group, it's a very inexpensive craft. So anyway, I got all these gloves from the dollar store and you can just pick your color. Megan, the one I did earlier was black. I think I'm going to do gray.
That's what I was thinking
I'm
about.
going to do gray. So you simply, I'm going to try to do this where you can see it. Let me do it this way though. You just take your glove and you stretch out the wrist. I was like, y'all, I'm telling you, I lose my words. And you simply just pop it over the top, and you see how it has the little ribs in it. You're just going to go down to the top of the rib. On the wrist rib, is that a phrase or word?
It can be.
It is today. And so you just kind of go down like that. So that's his little hat, okay? And then, let me see. Hold on, I'm gonna take a drink. Okay. Megan, I have this jar of ribbon that I have. I just have a bunch of remnants from different projects of ribbon that she's gonna look at. I have twine if you want to use twine, but I have some Miss Sheila black and gray. I have black ribbon I'm gonna use. And I'm just gonna snip off a piece. Now you'll see on the one I did earlier, I I just used a really tiny piece. I didn't even tie a knot in it. I just twisted it real good. So I used a short piece, but I'm gonna use a longer piece for this, for Antoine, and I'm gonna try to tie it in a bow. I know. So my snowman is French.
I kind of like this, but this looks kind of girly for Oliver. But you know what?
Yeah.
You know, might have to be Olivia.
Stop it. I think there's some black in there or green.
I like
even.
this too.
Oh, the fleur de lis. See?
I like using that too.
All right, I'm gonna make even though it's Antoine, I'm making a bow.
I think I'm gonna use this.
Maybe. Might have not. Yeah, I think that's cool.
So just tie the fingers up?
Mm-hmm. You just grab all your fingers together, fingers and thumb, and I'm gonna trim up maybe my bow. Just trim off the excess there. How stinking cute is that? I don't know, I might have to. Oh my goodness. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Do you want to trim your ribbon? I love the fleur de lis. I got that fleur de lis ribbon. I did a, my family is originally from Louisiana, and I did a Louisiana themed layout in my son's scrapbook, and so that's what I used that ribbon for. So, and just in case you wanted to know, that was for free.
Thanks.
All right, so, oh my gosh, they're so cute.
They are cute.
Y'all, look at our snowman. Meet Antoine.
And Oliver.
So cute. So yeah, you just simply grab the fingers and tie your ribbon of choice around the top. Like I said, we had twine. You could even use twine. You could do whatever you fancy. And this is our original. We'll put him in the middle. Or her. How cute. And you know, it would be a cute variation to do pink cheeks. What else could we have done different? Could probably do more girly gloves if you wanted to, like, if it was for a little girl and they wanted to do a girl. But you could you could probably even give him a little bow tie or something, or some flowers around the neck or something.
Yes.
So you could do whatever makes you happy. So anyway, that's pretty much it for our we've been actually live for over 30 minutes, sister.
Good.
We have been this was fun.
It was fun.
This was a lot of fun. So look for us again. Maybe Megan, maybe she'll come back if we didn't scare her too bad. Let me see if I can move the camera up just a tad bit. Pardon my hand. I do not claim to be a videographer. I'm still working on it. So anyway, maybe Megan will come back, or maybe we can get some more ladies, and maybe I'll have other guests. But hopefully we'll be able to do Craft and Chow again on a regular basis. Maybe Miss Sheila, you can gather some ladies, and we'll do a big Craft and Chow across the states. Miss Sheila's in Florida, and Lindsay's in Georgia, so that would be fun. Anyway, we're super excited about 2019. You heard Megan's goal, worry less, which I love. I probably should write that down and put it like on my refrigerator really big. My word for 2019 is soar. And so be praying with me about what God's going to do with that and how he's going to direct us in Ellie Grace's attic. We're super excited about paint parties that we have coming up. We have a new line of t-shirts that are coming out. We have hats, different things that we're going to be doing, and some new designs we're going to be bringing you guys. So we're super excited about that and the way that the Lord's going to grow that. And then, of course, what he's going to do and through Disciple Christian Motorcycle Club and through our husbands. So we're excited about that as well. So anyway, thank you for making a snack for
You're
us,
welcome.
Megan. It was super delicious. So, but you know that can't stay here. You're gonna have to take that home because I'll eat it all. It was so good. Oh, Kat's watching. Hey, Kat. I hope you're having it. Are you off? She's probably working, huh?
Probably.
We're sorry. We love you. We hope you're having a good day at work. So, and later on, maybe you and Tyler could make a snowman or have some, what do you call it?
I don't know what it's called. It's just cream
Pepper
cheese
jelly
and-
dip.
Yeah, and pepper jelly.
Whatever it is, it's delicious and it's fat free.
It's fat free.
So, anyway, we hope you've enjoyed your time with us. We've enjoyed doing this together and being with you all, hanging out with us. So, until we see you again, happy crafting and happy new year. Bye.
Bye.
Everybody.